Welcome to the Big Braid Show. I'm your host, Mr. Big Braids, coming to you live from a reservation somewhere. Take a look at BTC, the stars in the skies, getting a little bit of stories in there as we watch some BTC. Wanted to get out there and talk a little bit about maybe some UFOs tonight. I could have swore I saw a UFO on the way home. It was pretty cool, you know. It's not the first time that I've seen one. This is like maybe just, you know, I've seen many in my lifetime, so I am a believer. So I've seen the mothership. You know, my father and I, we saw the mothership along with a lot of other people. That's what we call it. It was a huge ship, so I'm definitely a believer, and I was, you know, definitely interested. I wish I could have was old enough to say, let's check this out. You know, I want to see what's up, but. You know, definitely scary for a lot of people, I guess. But, you know, at this time, I definitely go out there and I take a look around and make sure that I'm looking around and trying to see something. There's a spooky house or something, I'll definitely go check it out. You know, I definitely want to see. You know, there's been many times where I walked up to a crowd of people, and startled people, and you know, I wasn't really sure what they were started about, but I'm definitely interested in the unknown. I'm definitely interested in you know, all the mysteries of the world. I've got some crazy, amazing, miraculous stories that I've would love to tell. I've actually wrote a few books, so I actually got some really cool stories about some trans-dimensional stuff, some UFOs, and so definitely when I start doing some storylines on that, maybe I read a few excerpts out of my book. I tried to do that on another platform, and then they were like, you can't write that stuff because you have to be the author. And I was like, I am the author. And they're like, well, prove it. And I was like, here's all this stuff. And they're like, no, we can't put that on there. So yeah, so hopefully I will get dinged on that stuff as well. So all of the writings are my own, and so I would love to share some stories as well. So along with the crypto stuff, as well, just watching the BTC at that, sharing a little story for the evening, and so so that was a pretty cool night tonight, just driving along, freaking UFO, just kind of cruising along, and it's unexplainable. And then I'm not. It just sucks because I'm not like quick on the phone to bring out the camera and take some pictures, especially with. I mean, if I could just. I mean, I know a lot of people are like, "Please just turn your camera, flip your phone out, and be like, here, take a picture." But no, my camera is like evil. I mean, it don't even my camera will just like do its own thing. I'll be trying to snap a picture, and it'll be like snap like 1,000 pictures of the wrong angle. So that's just awful. But yeah, definitely not the cameraman. And I see some other people snap some awesome pictures, and I'm like, how? It's just like, oh, in the heat of the moment, I'm just gonna get a perfect picture, But I've been definitely getting some cool video footage of some awesome storms and stuff out there. I've been in weather for quite some time, and I definitely watch it. I've done some some studies on it, and I've been actually studying the different insects that are around during different seasons and heat temperatures of the year and such like that, from season to season. And it's interesting to see the new bug in my area, different types of bugs and life that's out there every year. It kind of gives an idea of how the heat's going to be, and or how cool it's going to be, how everything's going to grow into the area. And so it's definitely interesting to see a lot of the different the climate change is just out, it's noticeable. And even in the storms that we're getting, it's just, I've never seen the weather like this in quite some time. And it's just getting a little bit more intense. And where's it going to be going in the next 5 to 10 years? And during these awesome storms, everybody's talking about UFOs and stuff, and it's like, are they coming to visit now, and what's going to happen at that point? So those are some things that we should be talking about. What's going to happen then? Are we going to be like, are we cool? It's much madness that goes on here. It's like I worry about that, shoot first, ask questions later kind of thing, or that mentality back towards us as well. So it's like, uh, and if you really think about it, the scary thing about it is like, as we look at the grids here, all of us are out here, looking for minerals and resources and buying stocks and investing in stuff that needs to be growing, and on we're looking for all the rarities in the world, and what's it's like, well, what's rare to out there in the universe, what do they want, So, definitely weird stuff to talk about, and I definitely like to get this started into the week and such. It's been, last couple weeks have been pretty awesome and busy, and I've been just taking a little bit of stress breather. I know everybody's been kind of asking about why we doing one show and stuff like that. I've got a few projects that I'm working on right now. As far as I got a book that I'm really working on getting launched right now. I actually got an editor to start working on it, and they're getting it going very nicely. So I got to do the finishing touches on the end of the story, because we're starting to link it into the next book. I was asked to do another book, so I need to start working on that. The ending transition into the next book, so we can just do a smooth transition and start working on the next book as we go. And then I do have a short story book that I'm also working on as well at the same time. But like, everything's all done. It's all up to the editors, but they do have a lot of questions and stuff like that on top of some of the other stuff that I do out there, as far as promoting health and wellness, and a lot of the other projects that I do. So this is one of the projects that I started towards the end. So I'm going to be doing updates on the regular. I'm definitely out here looking for the sales price action, and we're just gonna. I'm just making sure that we get all the stuff out here as possible. And I would like to get this book going, because if I can get a hot number 1 seller, I'm definitely gonna be buying more. So got to keep that hustle going, and so keep an eye out for that. I'll definitely launch it up here on the channel as well. So do a little bit of advertising on that. So I hope everybody likes a good story here and then. So I'm going to be launching those, and sounds like I'll have to go to a few places and actually talk about it, and be out in the public and all that kinds of stuff. So hopefully that goes well. Fingers crossed. And I'm just gonna freaking will it to be good. It's gonna go awesome and amazing, and it's gonna be a really good book, and everybody's gonna enjoy it. And if not, I'm just gonna keep writing till I get a number 1 bestseller, and then we're gonna be talking about it here in about maybe 5 to 10 years, and we're gonna be talking about that money that's being made. So either way, we're on it, and we're getting it going, and out here making that money, and that's what it's about. So we got BTC coming in at, let's take a look at that price action, 22,893. But yeah, definitely just wanted to do a quick update, let everybody know what's going on in the community, and we're gonna keep these videos flowing. And I want to get some more stuff going. I actually have a friend too that I'd actually want to launch, who wants to do like a guitar segment and such. He's got like 1,000 guitars, and I would love to hear a story about that. I would like to tell me about this guitar here. Let's play a little bit. Let's get a band together. Let's get rocking. Let's do something. Let's have some fun for the summer. Those are some things that I'm looking forward to doing. So, and definitely out here. Oh, I just totally missed the best concert every other day, and it was just. I'm gonna have to catch them one of these days. So, totally missing that concert scene. Getting older, and thinking about other themes like sales price action, and I definitely got to focus on that first, though. So we could do a concert when I'm super rich. But until then, we're definitely looking for that sales price action across the board. So definitely just want to that the community know what's going on with the channel, and we're definitely moving forward and continuing with some hopefully some more interesting storylines for you all, and keep everybody interested. I'm just working on the background for the next couple of shows, and some artwork for kind of categorizing the different storylines. So we're gonna have the crypto and stocks, and then we're gonna have the UFOs and such on the next level, and we'll talk about some other things. I got a lot of stuff to talk about, and you're gonna have no choice but to hear it. So so, so for everybody out there and all the coins we talked about tonight, good luck. And you always got to remember, this is not financial advice. These are my views and opinions on the market only, and you always got to do what's right for you. Mr. Big Braids is signing out.